Sukha, when you try to fulfill sukha as an abhisankara, you feel like it's sukha. You feel like it's giving pleasure. But don't misunderstand this. How we have to look at it is as a suffering. This is a suffering. This is a process of suffering. We do it again and again and again. Just take one example that you really like doing and you keep on doing, trying to fulfill it. I don't need to give you examples. You can take, whether it's from the eye, from the nose, from the tongue or the body or the ear. You take your own example and try to see if it is a suffering or not. When you are thinking like this, now we can see it. Yes, of course, I have spent so much money on this. Right? People spend so much money on things to satisfy. But have you satisfied? Or have your senses been satisfied? So that is what you need to see. If you have, then why would you be interested in any more? If you are interested in any more, then you are not satisfied. You feel like you fulfilled at that time, but it didn't really happen. And then again, in the Kama, the Kuddaka Nikaya Sutta Nipata itself, it says, when a karma does not happen, then one suffers mentally. You want to fulfill something, you want to get some pleasure from, say, visions, from the sounds, from the taste, whatever, but it doesn't happen. Imagine you go to, I'll give you a good example. You decide with your better half, you decide, okay, we are going to have some nice Indian or nice Chinese today. And then you think about the restaurant. Okay, we are going to go to this restaurant and we are going to have this. You think, before you even leave to the restaurant, you think everything. Okay, we are going to have this wine, this restaurant has this type of wine, and we are going to have this starters and this main course, this dessert, whatever you discuss, and then you leave. You go to where the restaurant is and you find out the restaurant is closed. Imagine that happens. That's happened to me. I know how annoying it is, and you want, if you were going for an Indian restaurant, you really want another Indian the same way. And that is when you suffer most. If you were going for Chinese, then you want Chinese. You don't want anything else. You don't want to change it. You're like, no, I was ready to have this Chinese. Everything was ready for this. Now I can't not have this kind of thing. I don't know if you have come across this, but I have. Right? So then you suffer mentally. Right? So those are the two. When sukha happens, you enjoy. When the sukha doesn't happen, or when the asada doesn't happen, when you're trying to fulfill the karma, when it doesn't happen, you get angry, you suffer, you're not happy. Right? So this is where that starts. When it happens, you like it, you get attached to it with raga. When it doesn't happen, you get attached with dvesha. You get angry. You start getting worried, and then that is when when you react in a angry way. And coming back to what we said before, letting everything go, or we talked about saying it's not everything we are talking about. Everything is not what we need to let go. As you all know, Nibbhana or Nibbhana is Raga Kayo Nibbhana, Dvesha Kayo Nibbhana, Moha Kayo Nibbhana. These three are the Nibbhana, not anything else. So if you try to give up everything, if you try to let go everything, it's not the right way of doing it. And more proof of this is Majjhima Nikaya Kitagiri Sutra. In the Kitagiri Sutra it says, in the 241st page, they say, some sukha will increase immoral activities. Going behind some sukha, right? This is all abhisankara I'm talking about, because you're going behind, you're trying to do something. It's not vipaka, right? So some sukha or some pleasure will increase immoral activities, or it will increase raga, dvesha, moha. These should be stopped. You shouldn't be going behind these. And these are asada. When you go behind asada, right, it will increase immoral activities. Dasa akusala, the 10 immoral activities, or raga, dvesha, moha. These should be stopped.